welcome back to Get Me a Library. Today I am doing my Fairyloot unboxing. So I've decided now in my unboxings to pre-slice the sellotape or sticker so that I can just open it and there's no more fluffing around. Normally I do it whilst I'm recording and then I literally just crop that bit, but it just takes too much time when I'm editing. So now it's a little bit smoother and a little bit quicker. So the theme of the Fairyloot box is Beautiful Deceptions, and it has just arrived today. So I can't remember most of the little spoilers I told you about this box. I know one of the spoilers, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to open it up and forget about these spoilers myself and see what's inside. Okay, so as per usual, you get to see what's inside before me. I know I didn't do it in my book box club one, so it came over me, but there we go. Oh, so this is the card. Really trying not to see the back. So this is Beautiful Deceptions, and it is a girl with another girl over her, closing her eyes so she can't see. And the book is supposed to be based on Asian mythology. I don't know too much about Asian mythology. I only really know about the Greeks and the Romans. Oh, and Faerie have released their December's box theme, and it's Gods and Monsters, and it's about Greek mythology, so I'm really hoping, because it's too expensive for me to buy, I'm really hoping that Fairyloot do something like that too. So I'm just going to put my hand in here. Okay, so this is the flag that was supposed to be with us last month, and it said when people say impossible, they USSUALLY, usually with two S's, mean improbable. So this is the flag that we were supposed to have last time. So this now should be correct. It should have usually with one U. So this is our pirates themed flag, which was from last month. So that's been put in it. So they said that they were going to send it to us because obviously there was a mistake. But yeah, I didn't expect it to be in this. I completely forgot about it, which is actually really good that they sent it. I mean, I know there are some people out there that remember these kind of things, but I don't know, I mean, it's not like it's my favourite quote ever, and it's something that I love the most, and I'm really upset every time I look at it. I don't even notice it, to be honest, which is probably how they didn't notice it themselves. Okay, what else? Oh, some badges. So the Grisha Masters of the Small Science, and they are 3 badges, and I believe they are from The Shadow of Bone, The Six Crows, and The Language of Thorns, and these are all by Leah Bardugo. I think that's how you say her name. This package looks pretty. So this is called Wren's Secret, and this is green and mint tea. It seems to be a theme about mint and tea. Oh, that smells really nice. I love tea. I'm a big tea person. So I don't know who Wren is, but we will find out when I do the card. Oh my god, this is so cool. Okay, so this is a Stories keychain. Oh my god, just look how amazing that is, and it's got a little purple tassel as well. I love purple. Okay, so this is a Stories keychain. Isn't that what series make you feel? Things fake and fake things real. And this is from The Winner's Curse. This is actually amazing. I'm going to get it out now just to show you properly. So cool. So it's actually a storybook with the quote on it, and yeah, oh, I love it. It looks so cool. Oh my god, this is amazing. Also, we have a candle, and this is Aline, and this is Lemon and Verbena and Fire, and I know that she is from the Throne of Glass series. I haven't read it. I do need to read it. I've only read A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I do need to read this one. It's lemon, and I love lemon, and I know it's going to smell nice. I'm just preparing myself for the amazing smell. And it's got a little blue circle. I'm assuming that is her thing. I do need to really read that series. I know the new book has come out, and I think that is the last one. Okay, the next one is some socks, and these are the Deceptive Queens exclusive socks. And I believe that this is from, I think it's the Red Queen series, the trilogy. I have a poster, like a little card for it, and I believe that might be from that book. I'm so excited. Okay, there is another item. So these are cards. I love cards, and these are the cruel prints. Finally, something I've read. If I cannot be better than them, I will become so much worse. I really loved the cruel prints. I did a review on it, and I absolutely loved it. It did have a bit of a slow start. Oh my god, it did have a bit of a slow start. but I really, really enjoyed it. If you haven't watched my review, I will do a link here so you can check that out. And yeah, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Please don't give it a thumbs down if you didn't like it. But yeah, just let me know what you thought about the book as well. Okay, I'm going to open this up now and then fast forward so you don't have to sit here with me struggling opening these cards. Okay, it didn't take too long. Okay, so we have Prince Carden on the front here. We have Jude. We have... Oh, I've gone blank with the names. It's been a while since I read them. Pack of cards. Let me know down below what you like to play with cards. I love to play around the clock and solitaire. But also blackjack's a cool game to play as well. And yeah, spoons is a good one. What else? Oh, we have a beanie hat. So this is what I knew that they were going to do. I knew they were going to do a beanie hat. Oh, it's got a bubble as well. Oh, I'm going to put it on so you can actually see it properly. But it does say on the front, no mourners, no funerals. And I think this is Raven Boys. I may be wrong. Okay, again, I haven't read the series, so I don't know. Okay, this one's a bit tighter than the Book Box Club one, because I knew that they both had a beanie hat. Okay, this probably looks really, really stupid, because I can feel it's really, really tight. Okay, so that probably looks stupid. If it looks stupid, then I apologise. But it is a lot tighter than the other one, so I do think the Book Box Club one was a lot better. But yeah, that is the beanie hat. I do love this bubble at the top. Okay. So that is what we got in the box. We now have 2 bookmarks. So we have I Don't Believe in Gods, I Believe in Power. And this is a Poppy War. This is a blister and powerful epic war of revenge that will captivate you to the bitter end. And there is a Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand. So I'm going to make sure I open it so that you can see. Because I've already kind of seen it, I think it's going to open this way because I see that it's here. So this time I may open it perfect. Okay, let's go. Oh no, I did it the other way round. Oh. Okay, I didn't see anything, I just saw writing. I did see something, but yeah. Oh no, I don't want to. Okay, it's going to be upside down. I apologise, but I can flip it. Now I know. Girls of Paper and Fire. Looks really, really pretty. It would have been so pretty if like it was all blended and it looked like that. Okay, so Girls of Paper and Fire. And it is signed. I just found it and now it's gone. It is signed by the author as well. Okay, so each year 8 beautiful girls are chosen as paper girls to serve the king. It's the highest honour they could hope for and the most demeaning. This year there's a 9th, and instead of paper, she's made of fire. Leah is a member of the paper caste, the lowest and most persecuted class of people in Ikara. 10 years ago, her mother was snatched by the royal guards, and her fate remains unknown. Now the guards are back, and at this time it's Leah they need. They are after. The girl with the golden eyes, whose rumoured beauty has bequeathed the king's interest. Over weeks of training and the opulent but oppressive palace, Leia and her 8 girls learn the skills and charms that befit a king's consort. There, Leia does the unthinkable. She falls in love. Her forbidden romance becomes enmeshed with the explosive plot that threatens the world's entire way of life. And Leia is still the wide-eyed country girl at heart and must decide how far she's willing to go for justice and revenge. It does say here, please be aware this book contains scenes of violence and sexual assault. So it wouldn't be something that you would read if you didn't like that kind of thing. Although no one really likes that kind of thing, but what I mean is at least it tells you, and I always refer back to Alice by Christina Henry. It's very, very mature content in it, and maybe I missed the part or I just didn't expect it to be as graphic as it was, and it was a very like, oh my god kind of thing. I didn't enjoy that kind of stuff, but I really, really did like the book and enjoy the reading, and that's why the Red Queen was better. My review is here so you can see that. So yeah, I do like that they've said stuff like that. So, oh, it's so pretty, it's red. Okay, so that is the book that we got. That explains completely why it was so heavy, because it actually feels like the book box right now. Okay, so inside our little fairy bag, we have some extra little goodies, and I'm trying not to spill it. I really love these things. They're actually so good for when you go on holiday. You can put your shoes in them. Like, they're actually amazing, or your shampoo and stuff. Just probably like selling it out here. Okay, so we have my Fairy Buddy code, and it is my buddy 010152. I didn't tell you guys, so not last month's box, the month before that, I actually found my buddy for the first time. So we're friends on Instagram. We haven't really spoken much, but we do follow each other. So yeah, it does finally, you do finally get your buddy. It does finally happen. Okay, so what else? Before we look at our fairy scoop, we have a few extra little things. So we have our bookmark for the October Beautiful Deceptions. We also have a printed artwork, and these must be, so this must be Leia and this must be the king, maybe, or her lover, I'm not sure, I'm assuming it's the lover. And there is a message from the author as well. So, dear Fairyloot reader, I love the line in Alan Bennett's The History of Boys where a character describes the best moments in reading, as if her hand came out and has taken yours. The sense of connection, of being seen and even supported by the words of the book is so beautiful to me. It is exactly how I feel about my favourite stories, and it's how I felt writing Girls. Reading has such a magical way of somehow making us feel a little less alone, and so does writing. This is a book my teenager self needed, the comfort and connection she was seeking with the pages of novels when she was questioning her sexuality, when she was struggling with different female friendships, when she was insecure about her Chinese features and didn't feel beautiful because of them, when she experienced sexual abuse for the first time and had no idea how to talk about it. Being able to share Girls with you feels like such a special privilege. My wish is, like me, you find some support and strength in Lee, I think it's Lee, L-E-I, and the Paper Girl stories. Because behind the beautiful fantasy facade, the issue with the world of Ikara are very real ones. And so, should you need it, I hope you can find the support and care and love behind each word, and perhaps not feel so quite alone. Love, Natasha. Kiss. That's actually really lovely. So yeah, we'll have to see what that's about. I do want to read it. I do have other books to read, so I don't know when I'm going to read it. I've literally stopped reading anything at the moment because I'm having a bit of a reading slump, although I am on Goblet of Fire. But what's happened with me is I've decided to watch all the Harry Potter films with my boyfriend, and we're literally on The Deathly Hallows Part 2, and I'm just like, I should have finished The Goblet of Fire by now, you know, it's like going too fast, so I think that's my slump. Okay, we have one more thing, so The Girls of Paper and Fire, and finally we have a You Are Invited. So Fairyloot, Girls of Paper and Fire read along. So what's more fun than reading a shiny new fantasy, reading it with fellow Fairylooters? You're invited to join forces with us for October pick, Girls of Paper and Fire. The read along will run for 1 week starting on the 15th of November and will end on the 22nd. We are very excited about our brand new Fairyloot blog feature where you find daily discussions for the read along. You can also expect lots of Instagram stories, polls and photo challenges with an exciting prize, reading spirits and more. It's all about having tons of fun, experience the fierce magic of reading community and finding new friends. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Fairyloot for more information soon. With love from your read along host, and it is actually Book Roast, who now works for Fairyloot. So a read along, that sounds really exciting. I've never done a read along before. It does kind of scare me because when I get into a book I can read really fast. I mean, I am doing the Harry Potter book club at the moment and I'm on the Goblet of Fire, but technically we're still on the Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. So I do read really fast, but if I don't enjoy a book, it takes me a while to get into it. So read alongs, as great as they are, they do scare me. Okay, so the very last thing is our fairy scoop, and then I'm going to explain what we actually got. So Fairy Scoop, Beautiful Deception. Okay, so inside we have a chat with the author, a little bit of information like detailed about it, and on the back it tells us what our next theme is. So the next theme is Battles and Galaxies. So we're excited to reveal the November theme. It's about epic battles and galaxy adventures. It's been too long since our latest sci-fi themed box, and we can already promise you that it was worth the wait. So Lunar Chronicles, which I love, Red Rising and Shakespeare. There will be whooping 7 items, none of which are paper based. We wish we could tell you more, but all we can reveal is that the items are a fantastic mix of themed goodies. So that is basically it. They did say something about the book, if you're located in the US or Canada, you'll receive a copy of the book with a signed book plaque stuck in. If you're not in the US or Canada, you'll receive a book with sprayed edges. Everyone will get a letter from the author. So basically, I believe that they had some problem with like book rights for it for UK, because they both wanted the books to be sprayed with signed page, like a signed book plate inside. But because of the rights, they could only spray the UK ones and get them to be signed for the other one. So we'll have to see what it looks like, but it's still the same book. So to be honest, it depends on what you like. I mean, I'm not too fussed about things being signed. I'm not too fussed about the sprayed edges either, but if I had to pick, it would be the sprayed edge. So yeah, so their challenge is the 7th of November unboxing, wear your beanie, cards and fairy fae books, and GOPAF and T. Hope you liked it. So just a quick summary of what I got so you can actually see in detail. So we have the perfect accessory for you this winter, a beanie. We, where am I? We hope you enjoy our exclusive Mourners beanie. So it was nothing to do with Reading Boys. It did actually say on the front, but again, I don't know. So this is brought from the Six of Crows. So I kind of got the bird. I didn't get it right. So as this box is inspired by beautiful receptions, we couldn't resist including a deck of playing cards we knew had to be inspired by the Cruel Prince. This is a fairy deck of cards, featured artist Emily Haynes, who is in no relation to me that I know of. However, we share the same last name. So Emily Haynes, if you're out there, let's reach out and see if we can find each other on our family tree, because it's a small world. When I saw her last name, I was like, oh my god, I bet we're related somewhere, because we are. I mean, everyone with the same last name as you is related to somewhere. Yeah. If you ever want to know about like my family history and like how I've found it, not about me, but about like any tips on how to find things, just give me a shout and I will see if I can help you. Elian Candle, brought to you by Nerd Poured Candles, and she's from the Throne of Glass series. I got it right. She regularly deceives people, including the reader, with her cunning plans, so we knew we had to inspire this item by this queen. What else do we have? We have the Descriptive Queen socks, and this is a red queen. I got that right as well. Brought to you by Fairyloot to keep your feeties warm and your toesies. What else did we have? We had our Stories keychain, and this is by KDP Letters, and this is by the Winter's Curse, and we've all spoken about how beautiful it is. We have our Wren Secrets. It's a blend of peppermint and green tea by beautifully descriptive characters on the month's book. So this is a character from the book, so I don't feel so stupid not knowing. It does smell really nice. I love tea. Okay, we have obviously our flag, which was from last month, but I don't want you to be like, what was the flag? And then forget what I said. What else we have? Okay, they're not in here, it's just badges. Okay, so yeah, that's what I got. We got bonus items, the Poppywars bookmark, the pin set, and the postcard. So that is my Fairyloot unboxing. Let me know in the comment section below the questions I asked you earlier, which I've forgotten, but I will recap here. And I will see you guys soon for the next unboxing that I'm doing, which will be my Fae Crate box, which I won. So that will be soon. I'm not sure when, because it takes a little while for shipping and everything, so it's probably going to be in November. But yes, I will see you guys soon, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up please, please subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, bye.